Right, guys, you're always asking me what monitor I always use. But I'd actually show you. We'll just call this a no bullshit on-screen review. As you know, I've got a 27-inch 240Hz monitor. It's the XL2740 by BenQ. I've had it for a while now. Talk to you about why I use it, I guess, is the main reason. Obviously, let me show you. Obviously, the main reason is this thing here. 240Hz. If you don't have a 240Hz monitor now, I mean, you need at least 144Hz. In my opinion. Okay, at least 120Hz, yeah. In my opinion. If you've still got 60Hz right now, what are you doing with your life? You need to change that. Do not... No. I haven't had 60Hz since 1992. In fact, my old CRT, which I used to have, before flat screens even were a thing, run at 160Hz. That's 640 by 480 resolution, but that doesn't matter. That's why pretty much everyone played 640 in CS 1.6, by the way. None of this, oh, it makes the heads bigger and all this. No, it's just because you could run higher refresh rates to the big old CRT monitors, which is the main reason for it. But so yeah, even then I had 160Hz. So when the flat screens first come out, everyone hated them. Really hated them. I waited until at least 120Hz come out on the LCDs, and even then they were terrible. They had like 50 ms response times. And, oh my god, they were awful. Now, luckily, in 2019, you guys are lucky. The LCDs of today's standards are very, very good. Minimal response times. You have to remember, though, even this outfit has 1 ms response times. The old CLTs were 0 ms. So, obviously, that's only 1 millisecond, just to show you guys why I didn't go from 0 ms to, like, 50 when they first come out. Anyway. Well, I've had 240Hz for a while. That's nothing new. That's been out for about 6 months now, I guess. This one, though, the main thing is it's 27 inches. Which is big. Hang on, let me. If I should get my other webcam, I can actually show you it. Yes, Frosty's asleep here. Always. Hello, Frosty. Where is it? Where is it? I've got this. Obviously, I can't move this webcam. I can move this one though. Where is it? Here we go. There we go. Okay. You see? There it is. There. So I'm using a monitor stand right now. Obviously, it comes with its own stand or whatnot. But I like to use a monitor arm because I actually have 3 monitors. I got another ZOWIE there, and. I mean, that's an Asus one, I think. I don't know. They're just side ones anyway that I use. This is my main one, obviously, for the gaming. They're 24 inches on the side. The main one I have is the 27 inch. I replaced this. I did have another 240Hz, but that one's downstairs at the moment on my LAN PC. This one I'm using up here because, again, it's the 27 inch. It is quite a price step up. You can get other 27 inches. But nothing that I know that's 240Hz. This is very new. It's only 1080p. It's not 1440p. But as you know, I play CS. I don't really play anything at 1440p or anything higher than that anyway. So it doesn't bother me. Let me rid of this. There we go. Show you it. It's up to you what you like. I don't like the whole 4K thing either. I'm not after a 4K monitor. I mean, just because you understand the power you would need to run that. I mean, at 240Hz as well, are you going to be getting more than 240 FPS? At 1440p or 4K? Of course you're not. You'd need a monstrous bit, like 4 1080 Ti, something ridiculous. I've got an own PC, obviously. I've got 1080 Ti in there, an i7 800K, running 5 GHz. I can show you that as well. You don't believe me? Here we go. Obviously it's speed step right now, but it ramps up to 5 gig. But it's 800K. So, I mean, the thing about 240, it's not G-Sync or anything even like that either. So, but things like when I play CS, I get over 300 FPS stable, right? So it's a dream. 240 is so nice. It's the main reason I got this was for CSGO, obviously. So it's really, really nice for things where you get high FPS. If you're gonna have low FPS, if you're gonna play low FPS games, G-Sync might be a better option. G-Sync does very well with low FPS. In terms, let's say you have. I don't know if 240Hz G-Sync exists right now. If it does, it'd be so expensive, but it might do. I don't know. But the thing is with G-Sync is it matches your refresh rate to the FPS perfectly. So if you're getting like 40 FPS in the game, you'll be getting 40 Hz, but it doesn't look laggy. That's sport. For me, this is mainly a high refresh monitor like this without G-Sync for 1080p as well, maximum. No 40p or 4K is for those high FPS games you can play. So assume if you have this, you've probably got a good PC. You know, you're playing Fortnite, CSGO, those high FPS games, not graphically demanding. Saying that, I played Battlefield 5 Alpha before, and that itself was running fine as well. I got about 120 FPS in Ultra on there, a bit more. Again, perfectly fine. Sometimes jumped to 150, 160, so I'm getting the most out of the 240Hz. Anyway, would I recommend it though? Yeah, The main thing that made me... As a fact, I've got it here somewhere. The main thing that made me think was an article actually from Lurpus. Here we go. This is going back to the whole argument of CSGO with the whole... So, as you know, a lot of CSGO pros, they play 4x3 stretched, right? I can link you this as well. I'll put it down there in the YouTube video as well, so you can see it. It's a great article by Lurpus. He knows his shit. He's going about the argument of the 69 versus 4x3 in CSGO, basically. And you can read it yourself, but going through it, just to give you a quick rundown of it. In 16:9 res, you see a wider FOV in CSGO in 4x3. But a lot of CSGO pros play 4x3 but stretch it, so you lose that extra FOV. However, the game feels a lot nicer in 4x3. And it's technically, they say that because the models are stretched, it's easy to shoot. That's his argument he is saying. But he's saying, is it worth it? Because you lose that FOV or whatever. And he's saying, well, you know, if people are saying, oh, it's because the models are bigger, you know, saying that's the only reason. So some pros said, oh, I use 4x3 stretch because the models look bigger on the screen, which is true, they are. So Lepus made the argument, okay, why don't you use a bigger screen? And I was like, well, damn, he's right. He's actually right. You could have the same benefit of both worlds. You can have 16:9, like even 1080p, and the models are bigger because the monitor is physically bigger. So you get the benefits of both 4x3 stretch, and you get the wider FOV of 16:9. So yeah, here's a very... And since then, I've been playing full 1080p in CS:GO, and it's lovely. So it's all part of the argument as well. But then you got the thing with CS:GO, especially these pros if they're going to LAN. Obviously, the 27-inch monitors are not really as standard at the moment. So if they're going to tournaments and whatnot, I'm pretty sure 24-inch is the standard. But for me, I'm not a pro player. I'm not well, I do go to LANs, but I can take my own monitor normally. I'm going to ISU's Epic LAN, you take it, you know. So I play on my own setup no matter what. I mean, and if I do play enough, like downstairs, I have a 240Hz 24-inch monitor, and that's still perfectly fine to play on anyway, so it makes no difference to me whatsoever. So it's all personal preference, but if you have the money to get it, and you have a good PC, you're not going to get better than this. 240Hz, 27-inch, way to go. I'm not aware of anything bigger at 27 inches than 240Hz. For me, it's refresh rate first, then size of monitor. If a 500Hz monitor comes out and it's 24 inches, of course I'm going to get that. Hell, if it was 17-inch, I would get... Well, maybe not, I don't know. Go back to CRT days again here. Yeah. If anyone's any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Just let me know. I know my shit normally with monitors and whatnot. Well, anything really about this. The wings on the side? Oh. No, they come with it. Again, this is designed for LAN use, I think they said. Anti-porn mode? I don't know. Look at it. You get these little side... They just come in the box. They're not even attached. You can attach them if you want to, but obviously... Would I use them? Not at home. No, I don't really care. That LAN? Maybe. Like a BYOC LAN, you could take him. But I mean, because I use a triple monitor setup anyway, I don't want these side things on the side anyway. You know, so I could play 4x3 stretch on this as well. You could for maximum big models, sure. I tried it. As a streamer though, going back to the whole CS:GO thing, because I now stream at 1080p. This is 1080p. Hello. I like to play my games at 1080p now for the stream as well. If I didn't stream, maybe I'd play 4x3 stretch. It looks absolutely shit on the stream. You would have massive models for 27-inch monitor. Yeah, playing 4x3 stretch on a 27-inch monitor would make the models in CS:GO huge. So people that make that argument, that's saying, oh, the bigger the model on your screen, the easier they are to hit, because the way your hand-to-eye coordination or whatever. Then yeah, you're gonna have an advantage with a 27-inch monitor. And this is 240Hz, so this is the best for CS:GO. If you're gonna, but this is the best monitor you can use right now. Yes, not the cheapest, of course not. You can get. I mean, you only need, in my opinion, to play CS:GO competitively. You can't do it at 60 Hz. You just can't. I would say 144 Hz. 240 Hz is nice, of course. I personally do feel the difference because, like I said, I can just look at a monitor, and if it's 60 Hz, not even touching it, I can just tell instantly. Hell, I even get headaches if I play with 60 Hz all the time. Like I said, because guys, I'm 30 years old. I've been gaming longer than you guys have been born. Like I said, I've had 160Hz monitors years ago. I've high refresh rates this entire time. I hate, with a passion, 60Hz. I absolutely hate it. Honestly, and anyone who says different, they're stupid. Once you go high refresh rate, you never go back. And if you don't feel like that way, you've probably got to set up wrong or something. Don't be one of those plebs who's bought a high refresh rate monitor and it's still set to 60Hz. You need to go here. You need to actually set it to the refresh rate. Look, to show you, you need to actually go into your Windows control panel and change it. Otherwise, it'll just be running 60Hz. If you've done that, you'd be like, oh my god, what have you wasted money? It doesn't just come out of the box running at a high refresh rate. You actually have to set it up like that, guys, okay? So go do it. What other features this monitor comes with? You got all the black equalizer, all that rubbish I don't use. Some people use it, I don't. I'm just going for the settings on the... No, I can show you. Wait, let's get this other webcam up. Hang on. There we go. Look, because obviously you can't see that on the screen. The low blue light, again, it's for your eyes. Gets rid of the blue lights if you care about that. It's the same with those gamer glasses that came out that removes the blue lights. It's basically that, so you don't have to buy these stupid glasses. Do I care about that? No. Sorry, going back on the black equalizer. Oh wait, mine's on. Okay, I do use it. I didn't even know. All right, never mind. The black equalizer, you can Google it if you're interested in it. People use it in CS:GO on the maximum setting. I don't like to use it all the time because, like I said, I don't just play CS:GO anymore. It brightens up the black so you can see people in the dark areas of the map, essentially. Obviously, the reaction times is based obviously on the input lag of your mouse and your monitor. I'm using a wireless mouse, but this is the Logitech G, so this is fine as well. But those monitors, I don't even need to do these tests. I can just tell instantly out the box how much. If a monitor has input lag and I can feel it, I will not use it, no matter what. See what I can get, just to show you guys. Can go to humanbenchmark.com yourself as well. Go to reaction time test, you can see. But obviously, remember, reaction times is down to the person as well. But you can get a rough indicator of how response time your monitor is. You can test it on a friend's monitor. You can do whatever you want. Okay, let's see what I can get. I'll try it. 5 tries. 164. Let's keep going. Oh, that was bad. 187. 5. 8. 64. So I'd say my average is like between 160 and 170. This says there the average is 170. I messed them up there, got 184. Anyway, that's a good indication. So my input lag, not a problem whatsoever for me. As long as I can get, I know myself, on a good day, I can get around 150 ms, if not lower, if I'm hyped. If I'm at LAN, and if I've had 10 more of these coffees, I can hit 150 ms. I know that from experience, okay? From playing CS for 20 years or whatever, right? So you can get a rough indication of yourself of your number. Response time's different for every person, but you'll know. If I go onto another monitor now, with another monitor, I may get like 180 to 200 ms, and I'll be like, whoa, this isn't right. Unless I've had really low sleep. I can play perfectly fine at 144Hz. You don't need 240Hz. It's a very nice thing to do. It probably does give you a very, very slight edge. I just love high refresh monitors. You have to understand, remember, I'm getting over 300 FPS as well. So you could argue, say, well, you definitely have an advantage because, you know, it displays every frame. So those people with 144 Hz technically only seeing 144 FPS. Yeah, technically. So I'm seeing all 240 frames as they go by. So you could argue that is how it works as well. But actually feeling a difference, does that matter as much? And not really. You're fine 144 Hz, to be honest. So yeah. Any other questions, guys? Let me know. I'm just trying to think off the bat now. Just let me know. That's about it. If you'd like me to do more of these no bullshit reviews, again, I just whatever I think of, to be honest. It's up to you. Okay, TLDR or TLDW, I guess you should say. If you have the money, you like high refresh rates. It's probably the best 240Hz monitor you can get right now. Yes. But there is a but. You can get 240Hz 24-inch monitor. Again, ZOWIE do one of them as well, which I have as well. They're perfectly fine. Could use that as well. But like I said, they are cheaper. So I would going to 240Hz, in my opinion, is more important than going from 24 to 27 inch. That's a better way of doing it. Okay, so if you're at 144 Hz and you're like, should I get a 27 inch 144 Hz monitor, or should I get a 240 Hz 24 inch monitor? Go for the 240 Hz 24 inch monitor. Okay. However, if you have the money, okay, and you want the benefits of both, then go for it. 27 inch 240 Hz, go for it. You will not regret it. Okay, good, fantastic. Okay, any other questions? Let me know. This is bye from me and Frosty, who just sleeps in his box. Again, come over to my stream, guys. Just twitch.tv/onscreen. You can just ask me at any point in my streams any questions, not just about the monitor I'm using, anything as well. Yada yada yada. It's good. Okay, cool. Goodbye.